Hi everyone, I'm Lynch and today I'm going to present a brief outline of my research proposal to assess Singapore image in destination marketing via film tourism. So firstly, definitions. Film tourism is a wide range of tourist activities which are induced by the associations with movie image. This can be seen through visits to locations portrayed in film or visits to studio set, theme park, participations in organized tours of film locations, or visits to film festival, film premieres also counted. So this phenomenon in tourism has already been noticed through various examples like Harry Potter filmed in London or Lord of the Rings filmed in New Zealand. Statistics already show that nearly 40 million tourists are inspired by their favorite film, and in many destinations there are 1 to 10% of the visitors can actually call film tourists. This suggests that film can have a very strong influence on tourist decision making, and this can contribute to not short-term but long-term tourism revenue. In Singapore, we have already observed a tremendous media exposure after Crazy Rich Asians, which immediately result in a rise of total arrival and tourism received in Singapore. But little do you know, Singapore Tourism Board have this funding called Film in Singapore, which already launched in 2004 and have a $10 million fund can subsidize up to 50% of the expense while shooting in Singapore. So far, this scheme has already supported 13 projects from various style of movie and different scale and different targeted market. So through our investment to promote image to film tourism, I think it is worthy to propose a research that can measure or assess the effectiveness of this destination marketing method. Therefore, I have studied about existing research and find out there's 4 major research themes in this field. Firstly is about typology and motivation. Secondly is about the impacts. Thirdly is about authenticity, and lastly, in destination marketing, planning and development, which my research will carry on in this team. And also, there's 4 key stakeholders need to be concerned in film tourism: film industry, destination marketing organizations, the community, the host of the destination, and of course the tourists. So my research want to focus on the tourists, how to make Singapore more attractive to them, and how to address the expectation. So go deeper in image management. I found this strategy that I would like to adopt for my own research, which suggests 4 steps to manage a destination image. Firstly is to assess the image from the target markets. Secondly is to measure it periodically and systematically, and from there we can identify the difference between actual and perceived image. Then we can develop a strategy to address the identified difference so that we can meet the tourist expectation. My research proposal, hence, is at the first step of this strategy is to assess Singapore image in 4 targeted markets: China, South Korea, India, and Indonesia. So because we already spend a lot of effort, investment in promoting image through their film, and they also have the biggest number in tourist arrival in Singapore. So my chosen grant for this research is Experience Step Up Fund by Singapore Tourism Board, which supports development and enhancement of tourist experience that increase attractiveness of Singapore. So the reason I choose this grant is not solely because they're the biggest in the industry, but also because they share the focus on tourists and they have the same aim to increase attractiveness of Singapore. Also, they can support up to 70% of qualifying costs, including internal manpower costs, which will be spending a lot for data collections in the 4 chosen countries. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.